In this video we'll look at the latest update from Leonardo AI. Leonardo's service recently presented its new image model called Phoenix. As the Leonardo developers themselves say, and we will check in this video that in this model the quality of image generation has significantly increased, as well as the generation speed. The Phoenix model is much better at following the instructions, that is, it is better controlled with words. Now you can generate text in the Phoenix model. Let's see the result in this video too. Now you can set the prompt line not only in English. Artificial intelligence will automatically translate the prompt line into English and improve it. This is all implemented using a special function, which we will also look at in this video. So let's get started. We log into our account. I usually log in using a Google account. My main page has opened, and all these changes are in the Image Generation tab. We can get there from the side menu, or click Image Generation here. And here we can see that the appearance of the interface has changed significantly. It has changed not only externally but also functionally. There is a short guide here, where everything is. Well, first of all, the line itself for entering the prompt, the button for generating it, is at the top right. Now we have the fact that before we used models to generate our pictures, now it's all called presets. We've moved to this button, Presets. We'll look at them today. Further image guidance and the use of elements are hidden under this button. The Prompt Generator button is now located in this place. Here we can either improve our prompt or generate a new random one. And also we can return to the old interface. For this we just need to turn on the switch here. If we want to familiarize ourselves with the location of the buttons again, we just need to click on the question mark. Well, I'll press Finish for now. So if we switch the lever here, we return to the old interface. I have a detailed video about this interface on the channel, but today we will look at the new interface. Switch to the new interface. Let's open the Presets tab, and here we see that there are currently 10 presets available to us. Phoenix is the newest of them and, as the developers themselves say, it works on different principles. Let's choose it. The next tab, Auto, is also very interesting. There are only two modes, automatic and off. It is recommended to use automatic because it improves our prompt very well and, among other things, it also translates our prompt, that is, we can type prompt in our language, it will automatically translate and improve it. If you are absolutely confident in your prompt and you need to get something very specific, then click the Off tab, and the prompt itself needs to be written in English. Well, in our case we will choose automatic. In addition, this Prompt Enhance feature is only available with the Phoenix model. If we select another model, for example, this button disappears, as you can see. So let's select Phoenix again. Here we will select Automatic. There is also a Preset Style tab. Here we can additionally select another style for our preset. I'll choose Cinematic because I want a more photorealistic image. Contrast. There are only 3 low, medium and high. Medium will be optimal. Next, Generation mode. In the free version only one button is available. And then comes the selection of the size and proportions of the image. If we click on the More tab, here we can use the slider to select a more precise aspect ratio and size. Here it shows the aspect ratio and here the size in pixels. Or choose a standard one from those offered. And further interesting feature here in the new interface is that we can generate only 4 pictures, no more and no less. If we choose less, a paid option is immediately offered. So keep in mind that 4 pictures are generated and accordingly more coins are debited. And let's try to generate something. I prepared a prompt in advance like this. A fragrant fresh bright bouquet of summer flowers in a transparent vase stands on the table. At the same time, we have selected the Auto Prompt Enhance function and will try to generate it. You see in the generation process here our prompt has changed to English and look how he added a lot of text. Now let's look at the result. Well, look at these pictures. I think they are very, very beautiful. And what else is interesting about this model? Here, as you can see, there is such a button in the form of a small pencil. If we click on it, we can add the correction that we want to see in our picture right here. And let's write something like, add pink flowers, make a bedroom interior in the background. We have made this correction also in Russian. Let's see what it generates for us this time. Well, look how beautiful it is. You see how obedient it is, that is, whatever we ask him he generates. This is such a wonderful new model, and it's in the free version, although this whole generation ate up 50 of our coins. And now let's try to generate text. To do this, I remove the previous prompt here and insert a new one. I have a text like this. The word phoenix is made up of bright-colored airy bird feathers, a plain light gray background. The inscription looks very beautiful, airy and light. Photorealism, high detail. You can see every feather. This is a masterpiece of photographic art. The settings are the same and we'll try to generate it. Well, as you can see, he added an inscription to 2 pictures. He understood it a little in my own way. He drew us a phoenix bird, but the pictures themselves are quite good, and even wrote the inscription without mistakes. The pictures are quite interesting. This one turned out very nicely. Well, you see, now we can generate text in Leonardo. I'll show you some more of my previous pictures. These are the pictures I had, also pretty good. Here the letters are a little stuck together. But of course I'm nitpicking. I also did this option, but here it was written with errors in some places. That is, it's not ideal yet, but you can already experiment. And let's take a look at how the image guidance functions and elements work. But unfortunately, at the moment they do not work with the Phoenix model, and they promise to fix this in the future. So we'll select a different preset. And in this case I would like to create some kind of illustration. For example, I'll choose this model for illustration, and in preset style I'll also choose illustration. And now our button is active. Here click See More, and in the free version we have access to the image-to-image and style reference functions. In my case, I will select Style Reference, and I will need to load the image. I will upload it from my computer. Here is my prepared image. And then here in the same button there are elements. It is not necessary to add them, but we can just look. All the same elements are here as in the old version. If we want to add any special effects, we can select them from here. Let me try this element. You can add up to 4 of them. And I'll add another element like this, and let's see how we experiment. As a prompt, I'll take my previous prompt with a bouquet of flowers and try to generate it. Well, you see, it turned out to be some kind of nonsense. Let's translate this prompt into English after all. Let's translate it into English. Here I will insert it in English. We also have a button here to improve the prompt. 2 options. Either a new random prompt, or improve. We will choose to improve the existing one. He made us a new prompt and we'll try again. After all, in other models there is a more significant waiting time. I just cut out these moments in the video. And as you can see, I forgot that the prompt needs to be entered in English. Now let's check the result. He painted flowers. Yes, you can barely see the vase here. Everything is so colorful. Quite interesting, but not what I wanted. Let's try to remove elements. Let's remove the elements and let him just inherit the style that I suggested to him. Let's try again, and I'm already running out of coins. Let's try to generate it again. Well, now that's what we need. As you can see, elements sometimes just get in the way. The pictures are very good. I really like them and correspond to the prompt. And I haven't shown you yet. Here at the bottom there are Advanced Settings tabs, Advanced Settings. Here, as before, just like in the old version, we can set a negative prompt. We have a field for a negative prompt. This is especially true when we create an image of people, animals, so that there are no extra limbs, extra fingers. Transparency. I considered this function in one from my videos. It is also available in the new interface. Allows you to create pictures immediately on a transparent background. And tiling. This is for those cases when we create some kind of continuous pattern or pattern. Fixed seed. If we want to inherit some picture and we know it's seed, here we just need to turn on this lever and enter this seed here. Well friends, I really like the new features that Leonardo has provided us. But also if we switch to the old version, all the old functions also remain available to us. And with this video I will finish. If you liked it, like, write comments, subscribe and see you again.